I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's been a while since I've interviewed Shane Fury. Last time was actually another BT Sport box office fight. Your brothers with Dillian White. I said to you lost some weight since April, but you're disagreeing.
I'm disagreeing. I'm always disagreeing. I did lose a bit, put it back on whatever I lost, so that's what it is.
You look better than you have before, so.
Can't be bad. I'll tell you that's all right.
Your thoughts on this clash between your guy now, Joseph Parker, he's Gypsy Joe, against Joyce. How do you see this playing out?
First of all, they are the nicest two men in boxing, in all weights, and I would be backing Joyce against anyone else. But like I say, Gypsy Joe Parker is a part of the family now, and again he's hard not to like. So I am in Joe's corner, but it can be. You know, when it was first made, I thought it was a very close fight, probably edging towards Joyce. But as it's getting closer, I believe Parker can pull it off. You know, and it'd be hard. He's got to box to a plan, and Joyce is a lump, but a lump what can box. He's got his basics. He's a very good basic boxer. Hi mate, you're right. He's a very good basic boxer, and he's got good footwork. I've watched him spar, so I know what I'm looking at. And he is a lump, but he's got very good boxing basics. And if you can't get past the boxing basics, you'll struggle. But I do believe if you was to pit these two against each other 18 months ago, I would have went for Joyce. But seeing what I'm seeing and seeing and not so much what I'm seeing in the ring, in the ability, but in Joe's mindset, Joe Parker's mindset, is totally different. He believes he's a champion now. He believes that he should be where he is at, and that for me, boxing in what I can gather of it is a lot. I would say it's probably more so mindset than physicality. It's more mind than anything else. So with him crossing that hurdle, being around Tyson, positive person, and then Andy Lee being in the camp as well. Andy's a teacher. You know, there's trainers and then there's teachers. And Andy will break stuff down and get you throwing your punches correct, and probably put 20% more power on what you already had. So with between the mindset and the teaching what he's had and everything else that goes with it, I do make Parker a favourite, and I do believe he'll win. But anyone and there's no one in Parker's team what thinks it's going to be an easy fight, because Big Joe Joyce, he is a lump, and listen, he can't take anything. He's 6'7" and 20 stone. That makes you a lump, but he's got very good footwork. He's got very good jab, and he's a good boxer. And to be honest with you, anyone else in boxing, I would back him against, and I'd be in his corner. But like I say, on this particular night, it's quite sad that I've not got to go against him, because it's not like that, this fight. But I'm backing Parker.
Aside from your brother and the obvious names at the top of the heavyweight division, where would you rank the winner of this fight?
Listen, I rank the winner of this fight. My personal rankings at the moment would be Tyson, Usyk, Wilder, the winner of this fight. Number 4. I think styles make fights, and I will go with that. But the winner of this fight, the two of them's in the top 5, whichever way you want to push it and shove it. There's Joe Parker, which is a seasoned campaigner, which is what you've seen of him is probably 60%. Realistically, he's probably 30% better than what you've already seen. And Big Joe Joyce, he will break anyone. If you can't stick with him, he'll walk through you and he'll do his damage.
Shane, you gave me a list of names there. Anthony Joshua wasn't in that list. Where do you put him in the map in the heavyweight division?
Listen, for me, Anthony Joshua is a very, very good person, but I would, for some reason, again, styles make fights, and if Joyce was to fight Anthony Joshua, in my mind, I would have to make Joyce favourite, just because the styles make fights. But listen, he's very good, but I just see him behind them at the moment.
Just get your reaction to Usyk's just done an interview, and he just said that your brother's scared to fight him. Get a reaction to that.
I don't think anyone's scared to fight anyone. But he also done an interview a few months ago, or a month ago, whenever it was, saying he didn't want to fight this year. He wants family time and so ever, which is understandably. Tyson don't wait round for anyone. He's not jumping through hoops for anyone because he is the man. It makes no belts. Tyson's beyond belts. So he calls a shot. So if Usyk wants a fight, he's gonna have to. For me, if we can get this Joshua fight over the line, we'd do that, and then as planned, would go Usyk in the first quarter. But Usyk for me would be a champion in any era. That for me, I am one of my family what actually rates Usyk. Would actually rate what rates Usyk, and I could see him beating a lot of champions in the past, and a very good man. But Tyson is all wrong. When I say styles make fights, it's all wrong for Usyk. Tyson can probably beat Usyk with a jab and the boxing, slipping, sliding, and he can beat him there. He could beat him there quite easy. But if all that fails, Tyson can fight for 12 rounds from the first bell to the end bell at level 10, flat out. And if you can't do that with a fridge in front of you, Tyson's 19 stone, you're in trouble. And he has got a good engine, Usyk. But the thing is, there's me. I'm as fat as a pig, and I'm totally unfit. But if I spar someone what's not as good as me, I can go for the rounds. But the minute someone puts pressure on me, what can beat me up, guess what? I'm going to collapse. There's engines and engines. When someone's on you at all times, and when you're throwing something, getting something back, it's a total different kettle of fish. And I'd just be confident in that fight. Take the southpaw stance out of Usyk. Now he's a tremendous boxer, but take the southpaw stance out of Usyk, Tyson could beat him with one hand, and that's without any exaggerating. But the southpaw position holds a threat alone.
Just get your reaction also to Frank Warren confirming he sent a contract over to Team Joshua. From what I know, it hasn't been signed yet, but yeah, the 60-40 offer from Tyson to Joshua. Your thoughts, Shane, please.
Listen, I don't understand all this, that what's fair and what's not.
Okay, but him offering Joshua a fight.
Offering Joshua a fight. Tyson says to me when we had a chat, and I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm just probably a man with no brains come out of anything. I'm too straight for most people because there's no skullduggery, there's no bends, it's just A to Z. But yeah, he said to me, let me get this right. If he's the business side of it, you want to do, or vice versa. But I forgot what it was now. But basically, the business sense would be to take a few stiffs and step up that way. Yeah. He's getting paid £15 million for some run-outs, have a couple of them, and then fight. You'd probably fight Tyson after that, and then the money's still there. Well, the thing is with Joshua and with all heavyweights, Joshua can get beat off of someone else as easy as he can beat off Tyson. That don't mean to say he's no better than anyone else, because I do rate Joshua very highly. But when you take shots to give shots, and you're getting punched and you're getting hurt and wobbled, you can get knocked out with anyone. And I don't think Joshua's the type, and the team around him is to put him out with just a run out. They're talking about Zhilei Zhang, a southpaw, 6'7". Zhilei Zhang can put your lights out as well as anyone else can. So it's like you either get knocked out for £15 million and roll the dice, or you cut the hurdles and you just go for it. You just go straight for it and pull a victory off, and you've done your job. But we'd be very confident. We've always been very confident about that fight. The risky fight for us. And you can go back and watch my videos from years ago. The risky
Wilder.
We've already done it.
Yeah.
We've already crossed that.
Always said that.
The unpredictable, he can jump, he can leap from here to there and hit you with the right hand, one punch knockout. Conventional boxers with Tyson. Listen, he looks better than what he is. He's very good. He's very good with that sort of style. Again, styles make fights, and that's it. We're very confident in it. But we're confident will it happen. I don't. If I was to put money on it now, to say it was happen, because I missed the negative, I would say not. I would. If it was going to happen, I think it should have happened, because it's 9 weeks Saturday. You know, the fighters need to, for one, get the mind set right to go into camp, and 9 weeks. 9 weeks is more than enough. But we need to know now. It can't drag on and drag on and drag on. But vice versa. Tyson's fighting. He's fighting on the 3rd of December anyway, whether it's Joshua or whether it's someone else. But if it's not Joshua, we ain't willing to roll the dice with some big dangerous heavyweight for no money. So it's going to be a run out for the unification fight next year.
Last question. If you're wrong and on December 3rd, Fury and Joshua do get it on, looking at Joshua's last 2 fights with Usyk and your brother's fight in April with Dillian White, being honest, how does that go?
Listen, I always sound like a Joshua hater, and I'm not. I actually respect him. And I think he's a really good fighter. But I've always been confident in Tyson beating Joshua. Always. Again, just styles make fights. And when you're upright in front of Tyson with your hands up with a little bit of head movement, what basically you learn in the amateur gym, it's easy work for Tyson. But I could be totally wrong, I could be biased. But I believe Tyson stops her in mid-rounds.
Shane Fury.
7 to 9 rounds.
Shane Fury, thank you very much for your time on IFL TV. Always good to get you on, and best of luck with Team Parker this Saturday, all right?
Yeah, well, listen, I back both men, and I do really like both men. But like I say, in this particular fight, I'm with Parker.
Thank you, my man.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's 5
times.
blokes outside my front door. You coming in?
One hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.